Nick Keefe will be providing colour commentary. But first of all, Chris Bell.
Thank you very much, Dave. It's good to be back. We're here at Nethermore Park for tonight's game between Guiseley and Wrexham. The two sides, as Dave says, just making their way out onto the Nethermore Park pitch, with being led out by the new Guiseley captain in Michael Rankin, a very vocal, experienced centre forward. So he'll be looking to lead the team as best he can. We'll go through the two team lineups for you now, starting with Guiseley. Dan Atkinson starts in goal. Then Javan Vidal, Adam Lockwood, Jake Lawler, Will Hatfield, Ollie Johnson, Michael Rankin, Dave Sayers, Ash Palmer, Marcus Williams and Danny East. And for the visitors for Wrexham, Chris Dunn in goal, then Hamza Ben Sharif, Martin Riley, Anthony Barry, John Rooney, Sean Newton, the captain, Mark Carrington, Paul Rutherford, Jordan Evans, Sean Harrod and Tyler Harvey. On the benches, Tim Deasy, Adam Smith, Adam Boyes, Jordan Preston and Rob Atkinson for Guiseley, Kai Edwards, Callum Powell, Jerry McDonough, Norte and Michael Bakare on the bench for Wrexham. I'm joined up here in the commentary box by Nick Keefe. Good evening, Nick.
Hello, Chris.
Are you well?
I am, mate. You're wearing your special red commentary headphones.
I feel a little bit wrong tonight, since we're against the side in red.
Wrexham, yeah. Good work. I see we've made a surprise signing.
We have indeed. Dave Sayers, who has been on trial with us for the last few weeks, to be fair. Played in pre-seasons. Was training with us on a regular basis. Didn't feature at all on the game on Saturday. But apparently contracts have been signed, paperwork sorted, and he is available to start in a Guiseley shirt tonight. The former Football League player who's played for the likes of Scunthorpe, Bradford City, Rochdale as well. He was in League One last year, plenty of experience there. So somebody that could really help boss the midfield.
Potentially, yeah. He's a good player, good pedigree. He was on trial with us a few seasons ago in pre-season.
I'd heard that. Somebody told me about that.
Yeah, he was far too good. I mean, at the time, I think he was trying to decide whether he was going to pursue his football or his cricket. He's a multi-talented sportsman, and he decided to go professional in football. One of my friends used to go out with him back in the day.
What?
Yeah. Well,
is this your claim to fame?
That's nearly it. That's nearly all of it. But no, he's a good player. And such a surprise. I actually asked our press officer Nick, as the referee blows for kick-off. Actually asked our press officer Nick when I arrived.
Minutes gone. The second corner of the game for Wrexham is delivered, right-footed, up towards the back post. Dan Atkinson gets half a fist on it, only puts it out to this right-hand side. The cross comes back in. Header comes in, and it's wide. The header eventually came in. I think it was Martin Riley. I think they certainly feel it is just a little bit too long. And as you say, it is affecting the roll of the ball as Javan Vidal plays the ball into the arm of Martin Riley in a free kick.
To hip height, he just kind of flapped it out of the path of the Guiseley man. First real opportunity for Guiseley. All the men forward. Well, I was saying that, Palmer and Lawler both staying back. Presumably they're expecting, obviously, a shot from this. And
Michael Rankin stood over it, isn't he, Nick? And we saw in pre-season a couple of good examples of set pieces taken by the big target man striker.
Yeah, he can thump it, can't he?
Yeah, that's basically it, innit? Thump it. It is laid off to Rankin. Rankin! Oh, what a hit! It's a great strike from Michael Rankin, just as we said the word. 16 and a half gone. Danny East takes the free kick. Decent delivery up towards Palmer. A free kick goes in Wrexham's favour for a foul by Ashley Palmer in the
ground, Chris. Apart from the beautiful blue sky we've got some horrible looking rain clouds up there as the floodlights come on.
It's
hope they're not coming our way.
It is getting a little bit darker, isn't it? I don't think Guiseley would mind a bit of a downpour, in honesty, because it might help the pitch. Free kick now for Wrexham, couple of yards outside the centre circle, inside the Guiseley half. It's delivered up towards the back post. It's a really easy header from Martin Riley, who puts it back across goal. It is cleared to Guiseley's advantage. Marcus Williams now comes down his left-hand side, plays the early ball up towards Rankin. Rankin goes down, but does play it into the path of Ollie Johnson. Johnson now works it over to the right-hand side. Javan Vidal! Vidal wide and behind for a Guiseley corner. A really good attacking move, though, from the Lions there, Nick.
Oh, fantastic.
Listening to get in touch. Let us know your hopes for your season as well. As Carrington now looks to come forward for Wrexham. Plays the ball into the path of Rutherford. Pulls it back. Now Rooney, edge of the 18-yard box, gets an early cross in, heavy touch. And a penalty is given. I've got no idea what for. The ball came into the feet of Jordan Evans, and it just looked like a heavy touch from Evans as the ball went away. And the referee had no hesitation in blowing the whistle and pointing to the spot, but
The Guiseley players looked mystified, apart from Adam Lockwood, who threw his hand straight onto his head. He's still discussing it with the referee, but it's too late. This penalty is about to be taken.
it is indeed. And it's John Rooney, steps up, straight down the middle. Dan Atkinson went to his left-hand side, and Wrexham are back level. Absolutely baffled. I need to catch my breath after that.
Oh, that's the first.
Because it was the first time we've really looked convincing going forward, playing some nice little intricate passing. We just couldn't get through the banks of red shirts.
Yeah, and sorry, just watching Guiseley play themselves into difficulty here at the back.
And they've done it again. Lockwood puts in a great challenge. The shot comes in, and a great save from Dan Atkinson. Puts a Wrexham shot onto the crossbar. Comes back to Barry. And Hatfield almost playing themselves into trouble. Was the fact that Mark came out and said he was looking for younger players. And then the first signing we made was a 32-year-old Michael Rankin. Ollie Johnson now, though, with a good run. Plays it to Vidal on that right-hand side. Pulls it back to OJ. OJ gets the better of John Rooney. Swings the ball across the back post. Just wide.
Yeah, but the question is on that is, are they a better player? Because the second one was Nicky Clee, who's in his 30s as well. The question is, yeah, no, I am.
And there we go. The referee, Joe Johnson, blows the half-time whistle here at Nethermore Park. For large spells of this first half, Wrexham completely dominated. Now Rankin holds it up, unsurprisingly, gets to cross the ball in. Sayers gets a foot on the ball as he goes sliding in, does well. Now East, early ball back into the Wrexham penalty area that Rankin goes, so gets the header wide. Good bit of play, though, from Michael Rankin. He watched that ball. Season, your hopes and expectations. Obviously, a lot of changes in personnel for both sides. Now Wrexham back on the attack down that right-hand side. They've got to the edge of the 18-yard box. The cross comes in, and he's headed in. Wrexham lead, and it's Jerry McDonough, the substitute, who's got the goal. It was a really good cross, and it met the head of Jerry McDonough, who puts it beyond the diving, outstretched arms of Dan Atkinson. Guiseley 1, Wrexham 2. It's cleared away by Guiseley, but only out as far as Hamza Ben Sharif, the former Lincoln and Halifax centre-half. Now McDonough on the edge of the 18-yard box. Back now to Rooney. Rooney turns, gets onto his left, goes for goal over the top of the crossbar.
Well, Wrexham are oozing with confidence.
Took possession from Anthony Barry. Midway inside the Wrexham half, inside the centre channel, finds Jordan Preston. Preston now. So let's see what the new man can do. Gets it around to the right-hand side. The cross comes in. Oh, and that's woeful. Adam Smith that came to, and he went.
Putting it as politely as I can manage.
Of course, Adam Smith, former Wrexham man. Adam Boyce, though, is potentially in behind, but Wrexham get enough bodies back, and a free kick is given in Guiseley's favour. And a yellow card is coming out, and I think it's going to be for. Is it Hamza Ben Sharif? Or is it Martin Riley? Let's see which one is actually called to the referee.
So just to say what happened, it was a great long ball out from the back over the top, which set Adam Boyes loose. The ball bounced awkwardly and he couldn't bring it under control. And then, if I'm being really honest, Chris, I didn't see anybody foul.
Free kick from this kind of range. Adam Smith is looking to make amends. He stood over it, as is Danny East. I'm not going to lie, I'm not aware of either of them being particularly good with free kicks. I'm hoping I'm about to be proved wrong. It's going to be Danny East to take it, and Danny East does, and it just goes over the top of the crossbar via a deflection. Right-footed delivery then for Wrexham. Into the box, headed down and wide. Not much wide. Now Lockwood, Guiseley have got to do something. They've got to start getting this ball forward and making it pay. There's a free kick. A little bit harsh in honesty. Goes in Guiseley's favour. We'll take it at this stage.
We will.
6.5 to go.
I've got to say, I really hope that isn't going to be the shape of Ferriby's season, because we were a little club first time at this level this time last year.
They got a good
and we didn't
draw,
have
didn't
our
they,
squad
against Braintree?
decimated. Yeah.
Free kick taken by Danny East into the box. It goes across. It comes to Vidal at the back post. He flashes it back across. Surely, yes! It's gone in, and it's Jake Lawler who stabs it home from close range. The ball was beautifully played in by Danny East. Knocked across the face of goal all the way. Javan Vidal was lurking at the back stick. He brought it down, fizzed it across the... Wrexham. Newton takes it into the box, headed up and away by Lockwood. Not a good clearance though, as Rooney hits it first time straight into the arms of Dan. Just over a minute and a half to go. The cross comes in by Smith. It's headed as far as Lawler. Lawler inside the area, turns away, stabs it across, goal, and sent goal bound by Javan Vidal. Because it should be added on anyway.
Yeah, I think we both know how that works in practice.
The ball now played across his left-hand side though. Can Wrexham give Guiseley some heartbreakers? The shot comes in, and that is a stunning goal for Wrexham. I spoke about heartbreak, and poor Rutherford has just done it in superb fashion. It's an almighty goal. A wonderful strike from the edge of the 18-yard box with the perfect amount of precision and dip and bend. It's a great goal. Devastating blow for Guiseley though. Absolutely devastating, cruel and
all of that quality, and it was a real belter of a shot, curling away round the goalkeeper into the far post. It's a worthy winner of a fantastic evening's game of football, and Guiseley take away absolutely nothing for all of their improving efforts throughout the game, and at times they looked really bright and capable of winning it. But as we went into extra added time, injury time at the end of the 90 minutes, Chris, I said any one of the three results was possible and not even a surprise. Guiseley were on top at that time, but in the end it's Wrexham who've taken all 3 points.
Yes, it is finished here at Nethermore. Guiseley 2, Wrexham 3.